science list this year.
That's right. Less nonsense. All right, look at this guy. He's on the radio. At Newark Airport, patients at children's hospitals were treated to a fantasy flight to the North Pole. This is a tradition of United Airlines to have the little passengers who may otherwise never ride in a plane take a flight. Many of the children are being treated for serious illnesses at New Jersey hospitals. And once they got back on the ground, they arrived at a terminal that was decorated like the North Pole.
What was the best part of your day? I believe it was takeoff. Getting on the plane, right? And seeing all the other planes out there, right? And then getting up in the air. Did you like that? Yeah?
Oh, angel mommies. Oh, beautiful. Of course, no visit to the North Pole is complete without seeing Santa and his elves. United has been putting on these fantasy flights at airports around the country for more than 3 decades. Huge hit, high fives for everybody.
Those are the best first flights ever. Do you remember your first flight?
Oh my gosh.
Mine was terrible. That is an awesome first flight.
That is an awesome one.
Getting to see Santa and hang out and just, yeah, that's just fantastic there. Good job for United to do that.
Isn't that nice?
So
it's
sweet.
Very magical.
And I love the moms, the dads, aunts, and uncles. That's the magic of Christmas. We were talking about that yesterday. It's the hard work of the Santa's helpers, if you
The Santa's helpers.
Really,
to build the magic.
Yes.
really make the magic.
For the families.
It's fun seeing that. I want to get you outside on this Sunday morning, taking a live look right now. The cloud cover already starting to stream in. Us early risers got a little sunshine, but it was short-lived as cloudy conditions take us into this afternoon. Right now, we're hovering right around the freezing mark for the 5 boroughs, just under it at 31 for the Whitestone and East Village, at freezing for Coney Island, up in the Bronx for 29 for Fordham. Still seeing a few teens on the map well north and west of the city, like Poughkeepsie at 18, but now at 21 in Andover, 30 for Belmar, above freezing in Islip, Montauk, the mild spot at 38. There's still a little bit of a wind chill factor. Wind is not something you'll necessarily notice about the forecast today, but want to give you a heads up this morning. It is feeling colder, so the layers on as you head out the door. But come late tonight, that's when we need the umbrellas if you plan to be out late for your Sunday. Right now, we're looking at that cloud cover already increasing on satellite. And what we get for the daylight hours today is this increasing cloud cover. Clouds will lower and thicken, so we'll end up reading the day as fairly gray. And then tonight, once the sun sets, that's when the rain moves in and the snow well north and west of the city. For the city south and east, it's primarily a rain event, but just north, we could get that sleety mix of rain and snow up through Sullivan and Ulster. That's where we'll see the snowfall at the onset late tonight. So time to get out on Futurecast is the increasing cloud cover through this afternoon with highs in the upper 30s. Temperatures in general do moderate over the next few days. We end up mild by Tuesday with highs in the 50s. Today, still on the cold side of the equation, but with cloud cover and calmer wind, still an okay day to get outside and run those errands. As we move towards sunset tonight is when a few sprinkles or a few flurries could start to move in, but the main event doesn't arrive until about 10 p.m. tonight. That's when the steady showers show up. And again, snow at the onset well north and west of New York City. We could get that slushy mix that still is quite slick from Orange County south, but generally that rain-snow line does stay north of the city. Again, it's mainly a rain event from the city south and east, but at times pockets of heavy rain could create some ponding on roadways. And these showers take us through the Monday morning commute. So I want to give you that heads up tonight that things could be moving slow tomorrow morning, just given the fact that the roadways will be wet. But I also want to point out that our temperatures actually increase through the overnight hours. So even some of that rain-snow mix could turn to straight rain for some of our northern neighborhoods as we approach sunrise tomorrow morning. Then we'll get a little bit of a lull through midday Monday. It's still drizzly, still damp under a mostly cloudy sky, but not steady. Another round of steady rain arrives Monday night into Tuesday, just indicative of this more active weather pattern that we settle in for the work week. So mostly rain from the city south and east. Just north is when we'll see a coating to about 1 inch of snow possible for places like Orange over through Putnam, northern Westchester, Rockland, into Morris, Sussex, Warren County, and portions of Passaic. You really have to climb in elevations to Sullivan County, higher elevations in Ulster to see the accumulating snowfall through the overnight hours. And again, this is after the sun sets tonight. So the daylight hours is just the increasing cloud cover with our highs making their way to the upper 30s. Tonight, temperatures will continue to increase through the overnight hours with those showers arriving after about 10 p.m. That lingers into first thing Monday morning, and then we'll get a lull with drizzly and cloudy conditions through Monday afternoon. Another round of steady showers into Tuesday with temperatures even warmer in the 50s. Then we trend colder again as we officially welcome winter heading into the coming weekend. Michelle and Pedro?
All right, thanks so much. In today's